Jasper's out for a bit of revenge after a tough 2-point overtime loss down in West Long Branch early this season.
Of course, and getting the regular season win right now is something that they want to do. Coach Heather Bullen said that their maturity is something that has been a standout factor for them going down the stretch. On a roll right now, and what better time to do it. So tonight's going to be an all right battle for Monmouth and Manhattan, so hopefully it's a good game to watch. They had a great showing, especially off of the bench points. They had 35 points last game off of the bench. They only had 10 turnovers. They had a good game, but you know who did it? Jada Johnson. They're going to need Jada Johnson to get going. She was 0 of 13 from the floor. Even though they're young, she's that person that they look to on the court. Taking it over to Sydney Watkins. As a sophomore, new career high, 20 points. You had an outstanding game. Got some great games this season, but today was amazing. What does it mean to you?
And here are Dominique Patrick's keys to the game.
All right, so Monmouth, you know, it was a long time ago, but today they're going to have to pretend they have a wet paint sign down there in the paint. It was 40 points of the 60 that Manhattan scored against them last time. They got to control the pace of the game. We've been saying it all year. The Jaspers so fast. They got 21 fast break points last time. Manhattan's going to work inside and out. We've already been seeing them do a better job getting Worley touches every single time down the floor, and they're going to have to keep those second chance looks to a minimum. There were 19 offensive rebounds from the Hawks last time. We talk a lot about Middleton down low, having that presence. Still early, but they're going to have to keep that under control to get the win today.
Thomas to the bucket, had it denied. A block from Alexis Wooden. It'll stay with LIU here with just 3 seconds left.
You saw that last move from Thomas. What she did was catch the ball and be patient. And as soon as she did that jab step, the defender ran out of her way. So she's clearing and making a path to her to the basket. That's something that she's going to keep continuing to get with aggressive defenders. Coach, taking a deep breath there. That was a close one. And you know, I already know what I'm going to say. Stella Johnson, she was outstanding today. I mean, she scored, but she also had 3 blocks and 5 assists, getting her teammates involved. But that's not a shocker to you, is it?
Reigning MAC Defensive Player of the Year, also a do-it-all player in Courtney Worley.
And we always talk about her defense, making things happen for this Jasper team, but it's amazing how she's come on offensively. She's really grown this year. She said she wanted to grow offensively, hitting the mid-range, attacking the basket. She's been doing a little bit of everything for the Jaspers.
Why are they getting so many good looks here from deep?
A perfect example is what Stork just did, actually. She penetrated the lane. She pump fake. What they're really good at is actually pump faking and getting the defense off balance. And so they drive into the lane, and once they drive into the lane, they're looking for their teammate across court. There's no way you can defend it because the ball moves faster than the defensive player.
The Jaspers with a reset. Hoyer, drop step, baseline jumper, yes, and one.
Great turnaround shot for Hoyer. She caught the ball. She hit him with a little spin move back to the basket, fadeaway shot. Was able to knock that one down. We talk about Hoyer so much and how she's so nifty with her moves and be able to do the Euro step and take you from the fadeaway. You know, sometimes moving like a guard down there. I want to brag a little bit about LIU. They're doing a terrific job of when the trap is coming, the opposite player is flashing to the basketball. They've been getting a lot of wide open cuts to the lane. Some of them they haven't been able to finish, but that's where Brandy Thomas has been able to get a lot of her points. Cutting, as soon as 2 people come, they're flashing to the basketball. A lot of players stay back and don't meet the basketball, but what they're doing a really good job at is making themselves available for the next pass. And obviously a lot of foul calls called in the beginning of the game, but you guys were able to suck it up, realize that things that you can't control. What was the thing that turned on for your team?
Lesko fighting hard for the offensive rebound. That's her game. And she saves the possession for the Gales. Here's Camille galloping to the rim for 2. Nice drive for Camille. She's got 7 first-quarter points.
So quick off the dribble, but let's go. That starts with her hitting that spin move, being able to get the rebound. But Watkins got to answer for him. And like I said, they need outside shooting today. If you shoot more on the outside, it opens up for the inside. Now you can get Worley some touches and Hoyer on the inside, but you got Watkins being able to knock down that 3. She's so good when she catches out there.
Dominique Patrick is courtside standing by with the victorious head coach Heather Bullen.
Look, the coach is too hyped right now. She's too hyped right now. A great regular season win. We know that she's clinched already going into the MAC tournament. But how important is it and how special is it to get this last home win?
I was telling the team earlier, it's just this group has given us so much. And for them to get us over 500, to get us tied for 3rd, maybe 3rd outright, depending on how everybody finishes up, that's just a true testament to what they're helping to build here. And they're forever going to be a part of our foundation of what we're trying to accomplish. So I'm incredibly happy for them. Incredibly happy for Pam here. I guess she's in the top 10 for blocks now in 3 years of play, which is outstanding. So just really proud of the effort. Obviously, when you play in the MAC, there's no pretty games. But I really hats off to Monmouth. They did a tremendous job defensively against us, and they got some really good players. So that was a great way to end the season. Really felt like a playoff game, and we're going to be really excited to get to the MAC tournament next week.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations. We're going to take it over to Pamela Mysius, who was overwhelmingly excited to come over here. And that's one thing that Coach brags about with you. She says that you bring the energy every single time you touch the floor. So you tell me, what is your mindset when you go out there? What is the energy that you bring and you tell yourself every single time?
Well, it's no secret that I'm a walk-on, so the reason why I play is for Jasper Nation, for Manhattan College. So when I get to step on the floor, it's like I'm so lucky, and I know that. So I want to do everything to help my team, whether it's on defense, whether it's on offense. I'm glad my shot was falling today. I'm really happy for that. I want to block everybody. I want to protect the house. So that's our defensive plan, is to protect inside and do everything inside out. So Coach V has a great game plan. Our coaches are amazing. We're trying to do something here this year, so I'm really excited.
All righty. Get out of here. Enjoy your win, and good luck in the tournament.
Thanks a lot, Dominique.
What is LIU doing right now to get so many great looks and knock them down?
I think right now they're just showing their confidence. You know, a couple of times Sacred Heart run down and they're out of sync defensively. Coach Minetti over there yelling them, unacceptable. You're not running back on after you blow the layup, after you jogging back. She's saying that's unacceptable, and LIU taking advantage of it. You know, a lot of times we don't see LIU get a lot of fast break points. But right now they're pushing the tempo. They're feeling it. They're doing what's working right now.
That's what makes this such a big game, because every single win looks to be crucial down the stretch.
Exactly, a rivalry game we've been seeing. They've been going at it scrappy, but both of them wanting to maintain their spot in conference play and continue to move up as we continue to go along. So this is a huge one for them. And then, I mean, you see Fairfield inching closer and closer towards the top, having great defense in the half court. I talk about it every single week. Fairfield doing a great job thus far. And you said playing your game, one thing you've been challenged in them, step up to the defense. They really rattled the Bobcats, were able to force 19 turnovers, 25 points off of those turnovers. What do you say about your defensive effort? What she does is she finds her open teammates. She's averaging a little under 10 assists a game. As you can see, she finds Isis Young right there. And what she's so good at doing is before she even crosses half court, she knows where she's going. Look, her eyes are up at all times. She sees the open lane. She finds Isis Young. She knows where she's going with the basketball.
Dom, in that first half, the Orange really shot the ball well from three, continuing what they did in UNC.
Of course, they're coming off a breaking a record of 20 for the ACC and the program history. Right now, shooting 33%. They've hit 6 threes, and it's been pretty spread out. You got Tiana Mungakaia with 2 threes, and then Cooper, and then Grant also contributing to the three-point battle. As you can see right here with the step back, Tiana Mungakaia is answering for the three-point shooting. And so for Boston College, they're finally hitting outside shots, and they're finally getting shots down in the middle. They got a lot of opportunities against Syracuse, but they're finally executed in that second quarter. So I expect them to keep the hot hand and be able to get it going in the second half.
And again, as we head into the second half, you said you expect them to keep the hot hand, but how do they do that? What have they done so well, and how do they continue that into the second half?
So one thing that they're doing is they're pushing transition. They're getting a little sporadic and out of character when they get across the line, but they have to take the time and find their shooters in Milan Bolton-Moores, and they also have to look for Pino. She's been struggling down low, but getting it into her, having her touch the ball, is helping their offense going, so they'll be able to do inside and out game.